Hello, welcome back to Circus Plays Subnautica, episode 20.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Last episode, we actually died in a shipwreck, and that was the end of it. But we had all our progress from the base saved. So what we were in the process of doing, if I recall correctly, was heading towards the pod with the goal of collecting titanium, coral, table coral. Is it table coral? I always confuse them. The one that we would use for filtering water, just making bleach. And then we were going to check out that wreck that's at 300 meters, at least to figure out where it is and what we have to do to get down there. Because we might be able to do it. I don't know. Is the thing. And honestly, if we're going to dive deep, having some kind of waypoint of where we're going, if it's that dark, might not be the worst idea. So, we're going to head back to the pod. I'm going to grab some table coral. Or coral shelf, whichever it is. This guy, giant coral tubes, and we're going to take as much, I think, as we are willing to carry. At least that was the goal last time. That should be good, at least for now. And we'll head right back to the pod. You know, we should... Yeah. I was going to say, we should grab that. We need titanium. We're starting to build quite a bit and expand. And if we can carry this, we'll take it too. Oh, we can take that. Okay. Okay. So we've got our titanium. If we have any salt in here, we'll disinfect water immediately. If not, I suppose we'll just store all this. If we can, we'll probably build another... And we don't have the quartz. I was going to say we could do another solar panel, but...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Forget what's in each locker. So we'll dump all of this stuff. We'll take some of the coral tube samples. Yeah. I like that. Then we're going to head out this way. The last thing we will do, actually, there's no reason not to, is ditch our battery and get a new one. We don't have a whole lot of supplies here, actually. I thought we had more. Everything's at the new base. Alright, so this place is only 1,000 meters away. Where is it, though, in relation to the Aurora? So it's going to be kind of close to the island, actually, I think. At least it's in the same general direction. My only fear is that this wreck might be in a cave system, and if that's the case, we're going to have to say no for right now. We will grab this titanium. I mean, it's still 600 meters away, so... Let's get the dino beacon up, actually. I think that's a good idea. Homestead, Dino Island. Okay. So we're not too far from it. So we kind of know the lay of the land while we can't see that 300 meters away. The thing is, we don't know what's down here. And this water is pitch black. I have no idea if we can even dive down here without our suit. I'd assume we'd get some kind of warning. There's actually a wreck over there. Big wreck. Oh, it's in this cave. Okay. Doesn't look like we can get over there from this side. Okay, here's the plan. We're gonna surface and then come in straight down.
Biodiversity in this region is unusually low. Cause unknown. Integrating new PDA data. New blueprint acquired.
Okay, so the high capacity tank is something that we have been wanting.
Signal location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data.
I don't like diving down into this water. I don't mind being in it once we're past a certain depth because we can see everything. But we should explore that wreck. Unfortunately, after last time, I'm kind of hesitant to do so. Should just be right below us, if I'm not mistaken. I think I can kind of see it, actually. That might just be... Yeah, there it is. I think that's a reef back. I hope that's a reef back. I feel like I hear a medkit fabricator, but I also feel like I'm just going to hear that beeping noise for the rest of my life, so... We have the modification station fragment, unlock light stick fragment. Haven't seen that yet. And we might need the propulsion cannon, I think it is. Not the propulsion gun, but the propulsion cannon to explore the rest of that. It's a radio. Bioreactor fragment. Take the titanium. Prawn suit torpedo arm.
30 seconds.
Probably want to start thinking about, excuse me, heading up for air. So let's do just that, shall we?
Oxygen.
Oh, that was close. Okay, too close for me. Ooh, okay. Okay. So I'd like to get out of this biome that we're in. This is clearly a different one. I'm starting to kind of get a feel for which each one is that we've seen. Like the kelp forest. I mean, I looked up the name of that one. Or the shallows, whatever you want to call it. That one's pretty standard. Pretty safe. The other one that we've been spending a lot of time in is the mushroom forest thing. Inventory full. What do we have? We could probably afford to be out some things. The mushroom forest is pretty safe, as far as I can tell. And then we have the land biomes, the island and the dino island and the more traditional island. Both of those seem pretty safe. Maybe a little weird, but a little safe. Yeah, so we've been to this place, I believe. I remember trying to cut that, what I thought was a hatch open with the laser cutter. And apparently you cannot. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I don't know too much about that.
Oxygen.
All right, we're home. So before we go inside, we can reinforce some things, and maybe we should. Actually, you know what? We're going to do this, I think, on the other side here. I don't know if it matters, or if it's just kind of one unit, but just in case. Okay, so that needs another piece of titanium, which we definitely have.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So these things just take forever to grow. That's That's all that is. We'll grab some titanium and make another plant bed for them. Alright, so what is it that we wanted to make? Bleach. Food's a lot less of a concern than water, I think, at this point, because of our knife. So sustenance. Make some disinfectant water. I don't know how much inventory space we have open. And then we can also look into making our O2 tank. Oh, we got actually quite a bit of space. Okay. So we need 4 lithium in the high-capacity O2 tank. Okay. I don't know if we have 4 lithium. We do. We've actually got plenty of it. Okay, cool, cool. So I don't know what we're going to do with the microscope. I assume that comes up later. So the 2 things that we are going to make, real quick, are another grow bed. Because I would like that stuff maybe over here. Interior grow bed. We need to make sure to save 1 piece of titanium, so we have not. That's fine. We can finish this later. I mean, I don't want to make assumptions, but I don't think our base is going anywhere. It doesn't seem like we're necessarily under attack. I guess we'll deconstruct that. And then this guy is going to help us grow marble melons. Okay, these seem like they may be the best food source. They took a while to grow. I wonder if there is a way to expedite that process. But then again, maybe there's not. So eventually we'll consolidate our food. But right now, let's make this high-capacity tank. So we unequip that, and then we go right ahead, go upstairs, and make it. We've actually used a lot of power. I feel like we haven't used this much power in quite a while. And this is a modification. So I believe the other one took us to 200 O2. Actually, maybe it took us to 150. This is going to take us to 200. 225. Okay, well. Fine by me. Let's get our water put away. And we're getting to the point where we actually have a locker full of water, which is a pretty good feeling, I'm not going to lie. Okay, we have officially survived, I believe. The only thing left to do, change out a battery, and then figure out what our next move is. We've also successfully dived down to 300 meters. Actually, you know what we are going to build? As soon as I find it. What the hell did I do with all the titanium? We need a desk. Well, we don't need a desk, but we need a chair. And I guess if we're going to build a chair, we may as well build a desk, right? So let's build... desk, and then... I like the commander's chair. I don't understand how that works, actually. Doesn't look like it'd be properly balanced, as all things should be. Yeah, I'm digging this swivel chair, honestly. Okay, so I don't think that we use any food or anything while we're seated. Or any energy, rather. So, I guess the the things that we are really looking to do... Well, you know what? I don't really know what we're trying to immediately do. On one hand, well, we know... Well, we can read these logs. Let me finish my train of thought. We have to dive down to like 800 meters. So we went down to 300. And that was relatively sketch. I think 800 we need some heavy-duty gear. Which I would think is the prawn suit, which I don't know how we make. So let's listen to this dude's voice log.
Keen, this is Aurora. Come in. This is Keen. Light pod detached to OK planet fall in 30 seconds. The computer has identified a landmass at the attached coordinates. I want you to regroup the crew there. Understood, but they are your responsibility now. Don't let them down. Captain, you need to evacuate. Negative. You'll need the ship in one piece if you're going to contact HQ on the long range. I'm attempting a controlled descent. Captain!
Alrighty then. Where's my model of the Aurora? So, we didn't really get coordinates or anything out of that. I would not like to sit. I would like to place the microscope on the desk. So it's non-functional. So is this really just decoration? I mean... Oh no, this is never going to work. How homely. Is there anything that we can make? Anything that we're trying to do? Pulse cannon. So that we need magnetite, which we have not had. Cyclops depth module. I mean, I feel like our next actual objective it's the 81% battery. Our next actual objective should probably be to develop the... Where is it? The moon pool I don't know what that is. Maybe we have a data log for it. Or a data bank entry, rather. The alien rifle. Strong resemblance to human weaponry. In front form, this device must have been designed with a humanoid user in mind. Okay, so the moon pool. This is what we're looking for. The moon pool is an essential module for long-term exploration. Its primary function is a dry dock for small vehicles such as the Seamoth and Prawn suit. Large central chamber contains a pressurized pool which provides ready access to the surrounding waters. Comes as standard with equipment for raising and recharging a vehicle. When outfitted with a vehicle modification station, the moon pool can be used to build and equip vehicle upgrades. Alrighty, well, I can't think of too much else that we really have to do here. If we don't have any titanium, we can't build the alien containment. We have one more locker down here, I think. That's just salt. Perfect. So, see, now these grew. Alright, we'll plant the rest of these. I think this will fill this planter up if it's not full already. Yo, those are good stuff. So we can always top ourselves off with watermelon before we leave. Or marble melon, sorry. How could I be so careless? So we top off with these every time we leave this place now. And one more swipe should do it. We'll take care of that later. Actually, we'll just do it now. And then outside, how's our spotlight doing? Is this even doing anything for us? Not really. We're probably better served with another, two more interior grow beds if we can, than any of this stuff.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so I guess that one's just going to be unfinished. Perfect. I guess just like Minecraft, we're probably going to need a stockpile of seeds, which we are already accumulating. Okay then, so I guess it's back up to the surface. And we're going to have to figure out what we want, or not the surface, but the top floor. And we have to figure out what it is that we are about to do. You're not tired enough to sleep. So apparently there is some form of energy besides food, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really seeing anything that's going to help us. Modification station, we got that. Interior grow bed, we got that. Stasis rifle. That is something that we have not been able to make. That might be useful. I don't know if that would stop, say, like those big Leviathan things, or if that will stop, like, a stalker. I don't know. Personal tools. Where is it? It's probably in here, right? So we don't know the ingredients. Okay. And a light stick. So, in one of the earlier episodes, we used a flare to try to gauge depth. I think it's a light stick that we want, and we don't know the ingredients. So, I think the next objective, actually, is probably to find more fragments. There's a whole ton in the biome that we're kind of neighboring, and we'll use our scanning station to do that. And I'll probably do that off camera. But thanks, guys, for joining me. I will see you all next time. If you like the content, feel free to like and subscribe. And I will see you next time on episode 21, I believe. See ya.